Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
It's first and goal now. That kick return gave him a great chance to score. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Coming up, second down and goal. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Siegel. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Aggies will have to kick this away. He's He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. That's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Important second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Oh, it's so... Caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. They'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Receiver in motion now. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Canes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Launching one to the end zone. The pass ball's incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down, bringing pressure. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the wideout goes in motion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Using a strong stiff arm. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They'll run it with the draw play. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Defense not pressing this time. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes the handoff. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. And you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Great move in the open field. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Testing the right side here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the sack. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. He's going to take off here. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Makes a quick catch. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The Canes will try to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Who cannot stop him? He's in. Touchdown, A&M. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. And he drops back in the gun. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now here's the toss play. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Canes look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly at the 11. The offense in the red zone now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back in motion now. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Aggies. It was a foot race, and he won it. And they'll set up for the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. The offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Fights through a tackle.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump in front here in the 4th. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to extend the play. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return. Wow, the pick. He set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.